So I don't know who you are. You're watching my channel. Thank you. This is what I watch a lot of the time. Rising with Sagar and Crystal Ball. Mr. Andretti is the Republican that wants to keep pot illegal and prevent abortions. And Crystal Ball is similarly to him quite populist in her message. And she thinks that small businesses should get more money and the capital gains tax should not be reduced as Trump wants. But there is no political solution to where we are that either party can provide. At this time, there just isn't a makeup of either of the... You can't put lipstick on these two pigs. It's swine. Swine. Zwine is 79, totally unrelated, but it's a prime number. So Zwine is prime. What's my point? I'm skipping topics. I don't mean to. What a waste of time for me to watch this thing that has common sense and agree with point after point after point. It all it does is radicalize me. But I'm radicalized. So that's fine. You know, Russell Lawrence Lee's first name was going to be Radical when his last name was Super N-word. So I'm radical, and I don't mean cool or fantastic. I'm extreme when it comes to politics. So what they're doing is virtue signaling, though, but they're smart. So they're looking for attention so that they can make money by making smart, virtuous points. So they're Smartue signaling. Smartue is a virtue. And right now, that's what we need until we get the American ship steadied and empathetic to small businesses, to regular people and workers, to the masses. We just can't continue to pamper these billionaires. We just can't. But that's what we'll do for another 4 years. I mean, Biden is not that much better than Trump, except that Trump is terrible in every way. And so just policy-wise, they are interchangeable. But Trump's personal characteristics are less admirable, I guess. I don't understand how a segregationist became the Democratic candidate, but that's kind of what my point is. Until we get a good president and a good Congress in to make a few changes and bring about, yes, a more socialistic future, but one in which we're reaching out. I know I'm privileged to say this. I'm in a personal care home, and my money comes from Social Security. But I don't feel ashamed at all. I'm disabled, and fuck work. I can do more good things for people if I just get my act together where I live right now. I can do this better than I can work at Goodwill, where you're going to get fired for being an atheist, right? But that's what I like to do, is Smartue signal. But I don't have the infrastructure to get money off of it. If you see an ad on my videos, it's going all to Google. I don't have a piece of the pie. And that's okay. I don't want to invest in anything right now. I want to get the name change and invest in myself, because I believe I am truly charitable. And I believe that with power, I will be able to make more charity than I put effort into it. That it will be profitable for charitable causes in a compounded way. That I can pay it forward, and maybe, ideally, I can pay more than I got. And that is my aim. But that is pure virtue signal. That's not Smartue signaling. That's not a smart case to make for yourself. All I'm saying is, if I get it all, then I'll give it all. And my logo will be better than other people's logos. It's very selfish, but my logo contains the N, F, and T words. And so it's dragging, drenching the floor of the ocean along with it, and just collecting all the samples of the muck and ick and weird creatures that are on the ocean seafloor. But that's what that kind of charity would be. We would be presenting NFT to the world and then replying with continual gifts to charity to the best of our abilities. That's the vision for the future I see. Martin Luther King had a dream. One of his dreams was to see kids playing together. That's an easy dream to accomplish, and it is in some ways, at some times, a little bit accomplished. But his other dream was to get money for people and to make life better in America. And yes, increase healthcare and make, the right changes. And that's what I'm saying in this video is okay to Smartue signal about. I support this kind of TYT rising, this kind of populist Smartue signaling is, in my opinion, right now legitimate, given the political layout, where you don't really have any place to go if you're an intelligent person. So we need to invest in the media we care about before we can invest in the politicians that we are to distrust, because they are not going to do what I'm saying I can do, which is make the conscious choice to reach out for others in a giving way. I'm saying I can do that with the NFT name better than anybody else. I can make that argument to a TED Talk audience. I could get it done. If I get it all in order, my charity will raise a ton of money because we will not have any taboos. We will smell and sell poop for the Jenkomites of the future. That's the level of taboo breakage that I can offer. And that's an exciting thing. I know it doesn't sound like it because you think it's just farts, but it's more. It's better than that. The smell is more colorful and tasteful than just farts. Farts stink and then they go away. Jenkum is forever. And so is NFT-itarianism. And it will last as long as we allow people like me, and now I'm going to brag, to Smartue signal. So I'm done with this video, but I meant it. I meant this video. Smartue signaling is my favorite activity for others and for myself because intelligence is far too rare in politics, and signaling is sometimes how politics proceeds. You put up the right signals and people coalesce around you. That's just the way it works. And I am always bending over backwards to give my opponents as much credit as I can. I'm the opposite of Trump. I sabotage myself instead of parade my ignorance and pride, which is undeserved. And then I get words like parade. To parade is to parade pride. And it is the wrong way to go about things. But it is, because of NFT, the right way, and Jenkum, for me, to proceed into the future. Whew! That's a pile of steamy. Breathe it in. It's fermented, for sure. Breathe that odor into your taste buds, and then take a bite.